The 2019 Tennessee Titans team is one of the greatest statistical Titans teams of all time. But it wasn't planned to be that way. As entering week 1, the Cleveland Browns went on to face the Tennessee Titans, and the Browns were super hyped up that offseason, having brought in newly acquired wide receiver from the New York Giants, Odell Beckham Jr., having Baker Mayfield. And then Tennessee came out with a dominating performance. Specifically, newest signee Cameron Wake, who eclipsed 100 career sacks in his first game as a Titan against the Cleveland Browns. But after that, the Titans would hit a bit of a skid and would go on to lose their next coming games against Jacksonville and finally against Denver going forward. But at Denver, they would get shut out offensively. And Vrabel thought it was time to make a change. The Tennessee Titans in the offseason had traded for Miami quarterback Ryan Tannehill. And Vrabel believed that Tannehill gave the Titans a better chance to win. So Week 7 against the Chargers was Ryan's first performance within a Titans jersey, where he would go to a nail-biter with the St. Louis Chargers and knock them off and get his first victory as a full-time starter on the Titans. But to prove it wasn't a fluke, he went in against Tampa Bay, competed against Jameis Winston, and did it again. But people still believed that Ryan hadn't had the competition facing Phillip Rivers and Jameis Winston. So Week 10, the Titans went in against a high-powered Kansas City offense, a team that was very highly favored, and the Titans beat them. But that would be something that would lure in the back of Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs' mind for the rest of the season, that the Titans were able to beat them at home. Were able to beat them at home for a massive win. It really perked up the Titans' morale going forward. So the rest of the season was very different going forward after the Chiefs game, as the Titans were really able to find their own identity after that. Derrick Henry would go on to have a massive game against the Jacksonville Jaguars in Week 12, as well as in Week 13 against the Colts. Another massive game from Derrick Henry, and a blocked field goal would give the Titans a major lead by Ty Smith. But I really believe that the Oakland Raider game was the true breakout for rookie wide receiver A.J. Brown, as Ryan Tannehill was able to throw for over 300 yards passing, and A.J. went over 100 for his first time as a Titan, with a massive passing game and receiving game against the Oakland Raiders. But not only that, the Titans would then go into Week 17 at an 8-6 record with a chance to make the playoffs, and another star performance from Derrick Henry and rookie wide receiver A.J. Brown, as well as newly starting quarterback Ryan Tannehill, drove the Titans to a major win on the road in NRG Stadium that sent the Titans into the playoffs. But as said by Mike Vrabel, their first playoff game was probably one of the toughest they could have drawn, as they walked straight into the Viper's Pit, into Foxborough, to face the dynasty that was the Tom Brady-led New England Patriots. And the Titans kept the game close all game, as the last time the Titans had been in the playoffs, the Patriots were the team that beat them. But it was high-ranked defense and another great game by running back Derrick Henry and a pass breakup by Tremaine Brock that led to an interception by former New England Patriot Logan Ryan that sealed the end for the New England Patriot dynasty and gave the Titans a wild card victory. Next, the Titans drawed another major game as they would walk in and face the 14-2 Baltimore Ravens, led by the NFL's unanimous MVP, Lamar Jackson. Jackson was coming off one of the best statistical seasons a quarterback has had in a long time, but within his second pass of the night, he would be picked off by free safety Kevin Byard. And that really set the tone for the entire game, as quickly in the second half, the Titans jumped to a 14-point lead. And Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry and the entire Titans offense controlled it for the rest of the game. The Titans would go on after that to face the team that they had beat in Week 10. The Titans would quickly jump out to a 10-point lead. But just like that, Patrick Mahomes was able to rally back and come back from that 10-point lead and put the Chiefs over the Titans in the AFC Championship. The Chiefs would go on to win the Super Bowl against the San Francisco 49ers, meaning the Titans were probably the second best team in the 2019 campaign. But some can argue maybe the best team, as they had beaten Kansas City earlier in the year. But this is why I believe that this Titans team is the greatest team, one of the greatest teams the Titans have put together. And is an incredible story of a quarterback that wanted an opportunity, a quarterback that got his opportunity and ran with it, a running back that believed he could carry the load, and a coach that would not take no for an answer. That's the story of the 2019 Titans.